and sprinklers throughout the building.
Yes.
You know, that's part of his protection in case, I hope that never happens, that if you ever had a fire, something's gonna kick in, you know, from that standpoint, so that's there for their protection. And it immediately sends a signal to the fire department as well, if something occurred like that from a safety standpoint.
Looks like you've covered the entire apartment beautifully. Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. There's one other thing I generally do is I go through this and we can make a copy and send it to him.
Please.
It talks about, basically, it goes over general things like an emergency service call. Please call the warranty line and a message will direct you as how to proceed. An emergency can be defined as any situation that renders your home uninhabitable. For example, a clogged toilet would not be an emergency because you have another toilet to use until working hours. However, a plumbing backup would be considered an emergency.
Right.
Appliances, you submit your service warranty tickets, and then basically what you'll need is the serial number, the model number, and the date you close, and then they'll come out and service it.
And how long is the warranty on these appliances?
The appliances are 1 year, and then if you submit everything, it'll be a second year.
Okay, so if you don't submit it, it'll only be 1 year, but if you do submit at no extra charge, it'll be an extra year.
Yeah, give you a second year on your
well,
appliances.
worth doing then.
2 years on your electrical, your HVAC. On your plumbing, basically if you had a hose on the outside and we actually got cold and had a winter, you'd want to remove that hose from a freezing standpoint because we wouldn't take care of it. Faucets, commodes, exterior hose bibs are 2 years workability. Fixtures and equipments are 2 years for the water heater and fittings. Leaks in the supply lines, drain lines, piping, faucets, bathtubs, or showers is 5 years.
Okay.
So if we have a water intrusion issue in the wall, that's something that Del Webb and Pulte Homes would be addressing. We went over and I demonstrated the garbage disposal, how to unjam it, the push and pull on the shutoff, and then the valve that might release some water out of the hot water heater for pressure.
Okay.
The HVAC, location, the process to replace the AC filter, do that every 30 days when you pay your power bill. Homeowner caution that when cooling the thermostat setting below 68 degrees may cause a freeze up.
Yes.
So you don't want to go below 60, it's a little chilly. And you have the blinds, which is great, so that'll help the air conditioning system balance properly.
And if you get some fans put up, then it'll reduce your bills even further.
Great point. Electrical, we went over where the breaker box was and how to turn the power off at there. We talked about the ground fault interrupters. There is another one here, which is the arc fault interrupter, which sometimes if you have a phone battery charger or a couple other things, sometimes it'll make it react. You just have to go reset it out at the panel box. And if it does it a few times, we might have an issue. The arc fault interrupter is there for your protection. Sometimes they're ultra sensitive and we might have to bring an electrician back out there.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about floor noises. You're not really going to have anything here. Wood or ceramic tile flooring is not warranted for impact damage. So if he was bouncing his golf balls and he hit one and cracked the tile, that would be his issue. If we do have a tile crack, generally what we do is we address that at the 11th month, and we would come back out and address those areas if there was that issue.
And that would be from settlement, you're saying,
Yes,
potentially?
Okay. Shouldn't have it. We use a MAPE system, which I know I explained to him, but the MAPE system allows the slab to move and do not affect the tile.
Okay.
Nail pops, cracks in drywall will be addressed under the warranty only one time, preferably near the 1 year mark of ownership. So he'll receive an email that says, hey, your 11th month is coming up.
Is there anything you want to address?
Yes, you can address that then. Cabinets, the variation in wood grain and color in the wood cabinets is normal, not warranty. I think his cabinets look excellent.
Yeah, they look good.
There's no issues here on that. Operation went through the windows and the locks. Garage door opener controls, we got that right. Caulking on wood trim, countertops, vanities, tubs, ceramic tile showers require regular maintenance and is responsibility of the homeowner. So we need to make sure that we check those wet areas.
Okay.
That was something that wise down here. And the rest is exterior, so we wouldn't talk about that. And then the landscaping really doesn't fall within that as well.
Great.
So
thank you very much.
Takes care of everything. Last thing, anytime you want to submit a service request, you would just go on the owner's entry. Also, the warranty manual is on the owner's entry. I will put a warranty manual in your drawer
Thank you.
with the rest of it, so it gives him a book he can have as well. And if he has any questions, he can contact me at 407-557-6265, and Mike Lee, and I'll be happy to address any issues that he would have.
Thank you, Mike.